tracker hunting coons at night. Gimli swinging axes, but his aim ain't right. Legolas is prepping, shooting buds off logs. Harlan's painting toenails, yelling at the dogs. Saruman's of neighbors always causing grief, scheming in his tower like a backwoods thief. With the swamp behind and the mountains ahead, we're just good old boys doing what Gandalf said. Frodo's carrying the ring and it's dragging slow, but we're marching through the mud with a steady flow.
Of Arrakis, it's me, Shia-Lud, your beloved sandworm of the desert. Many people are saying Paul Atreides, little Paul Atreides. I call him Pesky Paul. He's Al-Mahdi. People are calling him Lisan Al-Gaib. Pesky Paul's calling himself Muad'Dib. He said, Muad'Dib, I'm a little desert mouse. Just a humble little desert mouse. And he is very tiny, I saw him.
Middle-aged mutant ninja turtles. Middle-aged mutant ninja turtles. Middle-aged mutant ninja turtles. All of their shoes are from New Balance. The turtles used to battle all over New York.
It was radical.
Now they work late nights in customer support.
It pays the bills.
They would break dance in their teens, and now they use sleep apnea machines. Middle-aged mutant ninja turtles.
Hi Colonel, this is Snake. I've made it to the insertion point. I stayed pretty warm due to that anti-freezing peptide that you gave to me, but I have to admit I was able to smuggle out my smokes in my stomach. You know, it wasn't fantastic, but I gotta have them ciggies. Psychic powers are cheating. I'm gonna plug my controller into port 2. Hind D. More like D Hind. Ho! But seriously, what's a Russian gunship doing here? Big bag, big bag, big...
Thank you, Mr. Shit Inspector, for subscribing. I guess this isn't retro replay, so I'll have to turn that off, but welcome to what very well may be the final poll list for some time. This is Nerddom's poll list for the week of January 7th, 2026. And this is issue 92. Can you believe it? Yeah, Brett, sorry. Sorry about the old intro. I was gonna recut it, but yeah, it's all good. We have like one topic to really discuss. Really. Basically one topic, and then we'll get into the comics. And then yeah, the poll list, and then we'll get into a little bit of retro gaming. Nothing, we're not playing Medal of Honor tonight. We're playing something else. I think you saw it on Sunday. Which, by the way, thank you for the support on the stream. That stream's doing really well. I think everyone's interested in this, you know, retro life. People are looking for something in the past again. So we're gonna continue Medal of Honor the next couple days. It's been fun. What up, Lewis? How have you been, sir? I don't have my clapping button. I'm sorry. I can't find the audio, and I I haven't synced it back up. How are you? Yeah, the gang's all here. The pull list gang. Is it sad? I'm kind of sad. I'm kind of sad. If this is like the last one, I don't know. I mean, we'll still probably stream on Wednesdays, but maybe we won't talk about nerdy stuff because I don't know. I'm burned out, I think. I think I'm burned out a little bit from all the talk. And that's one thing I guess I want to talk about, and I'll make a video on it. But let me pause it real quick. Let me get serious with you. You know what I mean? Let me get serious. Gonna stay for a bit. Had a long day at work, dude. I feel it. That's one of the reasons why this might be like the last pull list. But we're gonna continue on with retro replay. I had a blast. I gotta say it's a lot of homework to do all this reading. So, when work has been tough as well, man, you know. But I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're doing okay. I think there's a lot of people that are kind of like just in the grind, the day to day, and but yeah, work's been a lot, and so like, you know, we're both in this household just trying to get back on the fitness horse too, because I felt like I fell off. So I'm trying to find different avenues where I can still make stuff, but I don't have to do so much homework, if that makes sense. Like reading these books took hours, man. I was buying a lot of books, and then, you know, I'd fall behind, and then I'd have to catch up to the storyline, and it's a lot of work. And I really just want to. I have a huge backlog already of graphic novels, and I would love to stop at one point. And I was thinking about stopping buying single issue comics around the end of the Ultimate storyline, which they elongated. It was supposed to be the end, but I think it's going till June. So yeah, they don't ever stop, man. That's true. Like I'm running out of space, and it's like a lot of money, and I'm enjoying it. You know, we can talk about it if I ever get to like reading some single issues online, but and they're cool, but it just starts to feel like homework. You know, it starts to feel like a lot. And so like and I'm only excited to read a couple of stories. I think we talked about this before. I'm only excited to read a couple of things. I really like Dick Tracy. I really like the one by Kudronsky right now, No Man's Land. I'm digging that one a lot, which I think we got issue 4 in the last couple weeks. I know we I didn't even say this. Sorry. I hope you all had a great Christmas and a wonderful New Year's. We haven't had a poll list show in, 2 weeks? 3 weeks? So it's been pretty freaking crazy. And I should turn off the retro replay, but I'm just going to leave it. But, yeah, it's just been a lot, you know? It's been a lot at work. It's been a lot I'm trying to fit in some movement, some fitness, and the books are a lot. And I actually want to start playing. I want to start waking up. I wake up early anyways on Saturdays. But I want to start playing some like N64 games on Saturdays with you guys. I think that'd be a lot of fun. So I'm debating either Super Mario Brothers 64 or Ocarina of Time. Either one. Starting them, you know, a little coffee in the morning, a little retro Nintendo, maybe some cereal. I don't know. Might be fun. But yeah, I'm just really digging the retro stuff, and I may do some videos of like flea market hunting for some games down the line. It was raining in SoCal, so we couldn't really go out. And you know, if I do a Saturday morning show, that'd be kind of fun. And then Saturday and Sunday night again. So we'd have 3 shows a week. One Nintendo show that I'd probably make it Nintendo themed. That'd be kind of fun to make. And then the other one more just retro in general, so we can play anything. But yeah, it's just a lot to do on here. And really, I wanted to bring up how I'm not excited. Yeah, so we're going to be watching those Doomsday trailers. Since they're official, except for the last one, we're going to be watching them tonight. And I hope that everyone's okay with it. I mean, they're posted on the Marvel thing. I've seen parts of it, but I haven't actually watched them. And that's been the thing, man. I'm kind of burned out from like Marvel. I'm kind of burned out on like DC. It sucks. It hurts. So I feel like I need to put it on ice for a little bit, man. And I feel like they do too. So that's why really I feel like they've everything in the last 6 years, right, from Marvel, they've kind of backtracked. They're like, hey, remember all those new characters? We don't give a shit about them either. We care about the old characters too. So it's like, you know, I would say I'm going to make a video on this. I want to do a video just really quickly, probably tomorrow. But Marvel really caved. They really, I guess, are, I don't know, I would say the critics were right, you know? And for me personally, there's only so many times I can say this Marvel movie sucked. This Marvel movie sucked. How many videos have I made of this Marvel movie sucked? And I'm tired of saying this Marvel movie sucked. Like I can't do it. Unlike the Critical Drinker and Nerdrotic and all them, that's why I didn't revisit Star Wars. I had written out an entire video on The Force Awakens 10th anniversary. And I talked about how, like, at the time, everyone actually was excited, was buying the stuff. Even after seeing the movie, they're like, okay, well, they were kind of coping with it. They're like, oh, you know, it was a new setup, okay? So A New Hope setup, it was A New Hope version 2.0, and they're going to move on from there. And it's like, and then we got what we got. You know, I know Brett likes it. I like parts of it. I was rolling with what Ryan was doing. I'm like, okay, let's go. This is what we're doing now. Skywalkers don't care, don't matter. It's okay. I dig it. But I didn't do that video because I just didn't feel good. You know what I mean? Didn't feel good. I felt like a lot of stuff that I was saying, it's already been said and everything. So I didn't make that video. Looking back, I mean, I'm like, did I want to? I don't know. I just didn't want to. So I guess what I'm saying is I'm not having fun talking about negatively about these things. At first, it was an outlet for me because of the frustration. But now I'm just like, I don't know what you call it. Over it? I don't know. Like, I'll probably go see Doomsday. I'll probably do a review for Dune 3. I love Dune. Oh my god. And I'll probably do a review for Doomsday. I'm not going to probably watch Wonder Man. That comes out in 2 weeks. I don't have a Disney subscription. I mean, there's always Tortuga. But, I mean, I maybe watch it privately, but I don't think I'm going to do a review on it. So, I just want to get into stuff that's interesting me right now. And a lot of the comics felt like homework. And the nerdy movies and TV shows, they were just really draining negative-wise. You know, and I guess critically, I was always looking at it from a critical point of view, but I don't know, maybe I just need a break from it. That's all. Like you said, DC, that trailer for Supergirl, that was like a nail in the coffin, kind of. I'm like, okay. And it could be burnout. It could be burnout. It could be. I've heard that. But I mean, like, look at here. Marvel is even telling you this is what we care about. And Anthony Mackie even said it in an interview after they brought Robert Downey Jr. back. Yeah, people don't burn out on good art. Right. If we had 5 years of great Marvel stuff, I probably wouldn't be burned out. You're right. You're right. But like I said, it was a shock to Anthony Mackie when Robert Downey Jr. showed up. He's like, he thought he had Harrison Ford. He thought he had the bee's knees of a movie announcement. You know what I mean? And then they bring out Robert Downey Jr. and it kind of undercuts his entire class of character. So, like, it was supposed to be the graduation, right? It was supposed to be the graduation of this new character class, of this new Avengers versus the other Avengers. Maybe there's going to be a new Civil War too, you know, between these other Avengers fighting that kind of thing. But instead, we're getting our old characters that we know and love back. And sure, there may be multiversal versions of these characters. Who knows? You know, it could be Captain Hydra because of his something dying. Brett, do you care if we watch the teasers? I'm not sure. I remember you saying you didn't want to see them before they were announced, but this is kind of like they were announced, and they're on the Marvel YouTube channel. Go for it. Okay, cool. But I mean, I know I don't care about this shit at all. There you go. But what I mean is, you guys get what I'm feeling like? Is gonna be too big and bloated, right? I feel like this movie is gonna come in, and they're gonna maybe annihilate this class of characters. I don't know what they can do, honestly, because we've already gotten that. I'm curious what the beats are gonna be, and I think I'm on to what the beat is. And let's watch these right here. But I still do think that finally Marvel's like, oh shit, we're not making any money, so we need to break the glass and bring everybody back. But they're not making any money because they didn't do the work of setting up these characters in a well done way. If I loved these characters, I wouldn't be feeling the way that I'm feeling. And look at me getting into a negative rant once again. But this is what I'm feeling, dude. I just don't give a shit. So we need to wrap this class up and just let directors do what they want for a few years. We need to start over. We need to start over and let the creatives be creatives again. Why aren't the creatives involved with every single project? I don't know. Like, hire a group of creators to be the Marvel team, the Marvel movie team. And they're all working. I mean, there's like Star Wars has the story team, right? Does Marvel have a story team? It seems like they keep hiring new people. And they have like Feige and maybe a couple of Marvel people, but not the same way. Not the same way. Even the story team for Star Wars, don't even get me started. I haven't heard the news. I heard a little bit of inklings about Mike Zero finally calling it, and Kathleen Kennedy is finally out. She should. She's like 78. But yeah, we need to... This class is... I think... I would say I don't blame any of the actors or actresses or anything like that. They're just reading the words on the page. And I don't even blame the writers. The writers were hired to do a job by the higher-ups. To me, that's it. That's the story. To me, it's the failure from the top down. It's Feige. You know, I don't know if he went on vacation in Tahiti or something. If you know the reference, you know. But I don't know if he's been in Tahiti for the last 6 years just drinking some pina coladas or something. And he just shows up for the red carpet, but now finally the shit has hit the fan hard enough and they really need to make the moolah here. But the problem is, as you stated, we would be not in this situation if you didn't. If you did give us good characters, if you did give us good stories, if you did give us good movies. I think Disney Plus would have been great. Like, all the ideas that we have about, you know, Isaiah Bradley, about the Winter Soldier show, about fucking even, you know, like Black Widow, she should have had her own movie years ago too. Which, don't even get me started on that. We had a discussion at the comic shop today about what are they going to do with, Nat. Are they going to bring her back? Is Scarlett Johansson coming back? It's a multiversal story. You could have her come back. It's possible, but maybe, Yelena, I know, was supposed to take over the Black Widow role, per se, mantle, per se. But that could be some conflict, and what if they just recasted her? Would anyone care? I don't think you'd have that attachment. Same with ScarJo. But yeah, anyways, long story short, it's been tough to find the inspiration to cover this kind of stuff. And I just want to talk about stuff that's all positive, really. I'm tired of being negative. They should have done the dark mystical stuff after Endgame and used Doctor Strange to form Midnight Suns. Yeah, I don't think they have the gravitas to do that, dude. Blade, Moon Knight, and Ghost Rider, I don't think they have the gravitas. Every single one of these... What's the most serious movie there? Is it Captain America? I guess Falcon the Winter Soldier is quite serious, but I don't know, the way that was written... I just don't think they have the chops. You know what I mean? I don't think they have the chops to write that kind of thing. And I think that's why they're having such a hard time writing Blade. They cannot find a writer or story that matches the tone that they're going for. And I don't think they know what the tone is they're going for. They're so used to the Marvel way. Honestly, the Marvel way, to me, you know what it sounds like? It sounds like BioWare. It sounds like they relied on this BioWare magic, this last-minute Marvel frickin' magic that always worked. But the problem was, you got rid of the old guard. You got rid of all the creatives in BioWare that made them special. And so when Anthem came out, there was no juice to squeeze. And I liked Anthem, dude. The flying in Anthem, the combat in Anthem, it was cool. I was really into it for like a good 5-6 hours. But that you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't the Mass Effect team. It wasn't the Old Republic team. They moved on. All that's left was the name of BioWare. All that's left is the name of Marvel. All that's left is the name of Lucasfilm. And we'll have to see what Filoni and this other lady do. Even Deadpool and Wolverine, despite it... Here we go. It's that clash, yes. They need to make it R-rated like Wesley Snipes movies. I think they definitely are going to. Deadpool and Wolverine proved it. Despite it being R was within that... Yeah, it was. It was. Anthem sucked big... It did! I mean, it did. But I mean, come on. Flying around, it felt great to me. It was good mechanics and nothing underneath. There you go. That's what got me. So to me, I don't like Destiny. Personally. I think that was fun for like a couple hours too. I can't do that. It was a gift with fancy wrapping paper. It was smooth. It was smooth. I liked third person shooting. I liked the flying. But there wasn't anything there. And again, that's what we have here. I need to try Warframe. You know what? Actually, I get a lot of ads for. I get a lot of ads for World of Warships. That game is addicting. Don't play World of Warships unless I get a sponsorship. Then play World of Warships off my code. No, I'm just kidding. Anthem was like a good concept for open world Iron Man. Yes, it was Iron Man. It was 100% Iron Man. And like the different, I forgot what they were called, but like chassis that you could build on. It was cool. I'm a huge mech guy too. I love mech games. Like Armored Core. Fuck, I love Armored Core. I can't believe that was one of the first reviews that I did. But yeah, that was a great game. That was a good game. I like that one a lot. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. And like Mecha Break. Oh, dude, yeah, you're right. Mecha Break had my attention for a long ass time too. I forgot what happened with Mecha Break when I stopped playing it, but Mecha Break is sick. I love it. Mecha Break to me, yeah, it does remind me of Anthem. Anthem was kind of like the third person shooter, but then the flying and stuff of Mecha Break, that's true. That's true. How did I forget about Mecha Break? That was huge for me last year. That was fun. But yeah, that's where we're at. Even hearing about these teasers, it just like, to me, it again just seems like it's a desperate move. It's desperate. Please come see our movie. Please. We brought Thor back. We brought all these characters back that you said you wanted. And to me, it never was about those exact characters. It was about you did the work to build up those characters. To me. You never did the work to build up this new class of characters. I don't know. I never felt like they did. Serious. It's very serious being without music, huh? Oh man, they can't make people say shut up and take my money anymore. Yeah. The Disney team in general is losing supposedly a lot of shills too. I see a lot of shill accounts that are starting to turn their back. And it's because of AI. It's because of Sora. So all the people that got invited to Skywalker Ranch, say goodbye to your cash cow. But hey, at least they're sticking to their guns, you know? It's all good. That's noble. That's noble. Let's see. Let's see if this tugs any heartstrings. I don't know if it's going to. Does that work? It does work. Wow. Wow. So there's 4 teasers, but we don't have one of them. We're going to go in order. You can see I've been watching a lot of retro stuff. So let's go. Let's check it out. I need to turn this on, don't I? Yeah. Okay. Work. Come on. So you don't get a strike? You think so? Like this? Oh, I'm so stupid. You guys know what happened? It's the black screen on this page. I thought it wasn't working. Fuck, I'm tired, bro. Okay. Is this enough? Content ID is gonna get your ass. Play it safe. You want me to play it safe the other way? This way? This way? We can. All right. La 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 la. There's the sound. Okay. So this is Steve Rogers will return. And Sam's going like, I thought I was Captain America. What the hell? Think that's better? Yeah. I can go to the page if I want to see it. Okay. All good. All good. All right. Let's go. Let's see if you feel anything from this other than pity and please take my money. We got the piano, the slow piano beats. Looks like a dork riding the motorcycle, by the way. Looks like a stunt dork. Okay. And again, this could be a trick too. This could be like a different Steve. They maybe may make you think it's our Steve from our universe. CG baby. Rocking the Winter Soldier sideburns. Steve Rogers will return in Avengers Doomsday. December 18th, 2026. Film is not yet ready, and also the film is not yet, not even close to being done. Okay. Okay. What are the feelings on that? So, I know about this one, and I know about the next one, and to me, it really is about parents and children. You know what I mean? It's one of those universal things that we used to make a lot of stories on, like Star Wars was about that, right? It was about fathers and sons. They wrote the script during filming. Oh. The Russos wrote it, right? A whole lot of nothing. So a lot of people are like, "Oh my God, that's Tony Stark. That's Tony Stark." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." Jonathan Majors firing undid the MCU. You think that did it? Was it that, or was it just all the work that they didn't do throughout the years? Was the firing was like oh shit, what do we do? And also the Kang enemy in what was that movie? Ant-Man and the Wasp. The Quantumania. Jesus Christ. They really put all their eggs on Kang. Yeah. They were building up to Kang, then scrambled. Hey, look at the eggs and scrambled. You guys are so funny together. Yeah, the oh shit of it all. Yeah, they said, how much money does RDJ need to come back? He's like, well, isn't he an Oscar winner now? Holy shit. They didn't slow down or reconfigure. They kept it going and built up to nothing. Yeah. The Quantum Mania, to me, undercut the power of Kang. I think he should have won there and then got away. Like, I guess, did he survive? I don't even freaking remember the end of that movie, dude. Ugh, the quality of it, god damn. And I remember seeing, like, some behind-the-scenes shots of this movie, and they're like, oh, look, it's practical sets. And I went, gee golly jeepers. That was a good outing for Kang. He got killed by ants. He got killed by ants. Or are you talking about more Jonathan Majors? That Kang got trapped and lost. Oh, yeah, yeah. But I do think that this one and this one are all about the next generation. That was a loser Kang, and look what he was capable of. Oh, I see. I see. All of his cronies were like microorganisms. Shouldn't have sacrificed himself to stall Kang while Hank, Hope, and his daughter escaped preparing for Kang. Yeah. Huh? Yeah. He should have, like, he should be like stuck still fighting him, and then we meet up with him later. Like maybe he's then like leading the insurgent force or something. And it wasn't a clear-cut win. I mean, that's more of a intriguing ending than what we got. Yeah. No, yeah, for sure. That's more intriguing than what we got. They're like, oh, whatever happened? I'm sure it's fine. And he's like, they filmed in San Francisco for 0 days because that was just some street in LA. Remember that ending? Whole lot of nothing. There was a leak too. Did you guys see the AI leak? I won't talk about it. We'll see. I don't think there's a 5th trailer. I think there's just 4. Okay, so this one is Thor will return, and he has already returned in his own movie. If you forgot, the movie was called Love and Thunder. Yeah. Okay. And then so that left Thor with a daughter who was what's his name's daughter, and the daughter is called Love, right? Don't remind me. Well, unfortunately, I have to because this is where we're at. Sounds interesting. Was it any good? No. No. That actually is the reason why, one of the reasons why Taika doesn't have a job anymore. Let's begin. Okay, I mean, again, was it Taika's fault? Was it Taika's fault, or did Disney come in and say, hey, do it again? He said, roll it again. If you know, you know. Okay, so this is Thor Will Return. Let's go.
Father, all my life, I have answered every call. To honor, duty, to war.
Okay.
But now fate has given me something I never
There's his
sought.
real-life daughter playing Love.
A child. A life untouched by the storm. Lend me the strength of the old fathers.
Wearing his old outfit again.
So that I may fight once more, defeat one more enemy, and return home to her. Not as a warrior, but as warmth. To teach her not battle, but stillness. The kind I never knew. Please, Father, heed my words.
Thor will return in Avengers Doomsday. You see the pattern going? You see the pattern? God of War did it already. Simpsons did it. I mean, the pattern, once again, you have a child. It's about like universal things, that kind of thing. It's tugging at the heartstrings. So on one hand, it's supposed to be this universal thing that many people can relate to, right? On the other hand, many people are reading into it as desperation because their other stuff that they were doing didn't work, so they're pivoting. I mean, that's the thing is so many critics online were complaining that they need to pivot and never need to pivot. And now they're like, oh, now they're just pivoting. It's like, well, you wanted them to pivot. But from so far, like I said, I'm not critical drinker. I can't do this every single week. You know, Disney, and then give me money. I can't do it anymore. But I guess we're kind of doing it. I do like Serious Thor too. I want Serious Thor. Like the Thor that the Russo bros wrote. I don't know if James Gunn was involved with that, but when they wrote him for Infinity War, that was great. But then they also wrote him for Endgame, which was not great. And that led into Love and Thunder. You know, he was like the wearing all black Thor, very serious. Like he was going to F shit up. I don't know why I censored myself, but he lost an eyeball and he got another eyeball back. Like that kind of thing. He was the space pirate. Like that part was sick and everybody loved that because that was the Thor character. And then all of a sudden he's Goofy Troopy again. Goof Troop. You guys remember Goof Troop? Was that a show? Right? That was like the Goofy movie group. Anyways. We also have Wonder Man, which we'll watch after this. Okay, if they didn't pull on your heartstrings enough. By the way, I didn't have Disney Channel growing up. It's very sad. Yeah, Goof Troop. Yeah, Goof Troop. I remember seeing the Super Nintendo box when I was a kid. Goof Troop. Wonder Man, oof. I mean, maybe you'll change your mind after this trailer. Thor should have more hardened in Endgame. Yeah, he should have been. But they made him a joke. That's the Marvel-ness of it. A lot of people hated it. I hate it. They made him into a joke. They were high on their own supply of Marvel humor. And they've been living on it for the last 6 years. Okay, are we ready? This one's just titled Avengers Doomsday, only in theaters October 18th. Okay, here we go. You see some disheveledness.
Death comes for us all.
Magneto action. Little X-Mansion.
That's all I know for sure. The question isn't, are you prepared to die? The question is, who will you be when you close your eyes?
A little chess match again. Get a little red on his sleeve right there. Long hair. The X-Men will return in Avengers Doomsday. Okay. Does that give you any chills? Let's go back. Let's look at that Scott Summers Optic Blast. We're going 4K highest quality, and then we're gonna go playback speed because I want to check out the background. I heard Patrick Stewart can't be on set longer than he needs to be. He's really old. I mean, both of them are really old. Christ Almighty. Ian McKellen is doing another movie too with as Gandalf, the Grand Elf. If you watch Lord of the Ring Flies on Amazon, All right. 0.25. We see Scott very mad at something, and that's what I thought. We got Sentinels. Big mofo Sentinels. Not the Days of Future Past Sentinels. Big mofos in the background. I want to see if there's anything earlier. I mean, Scott's like one of my favorite characters, and James Marsden never got to play real Scott Summers. He never did. Like reading the comics and stuff, even watching the cartoon, weren't the same character. The writers never cared about him, man. Not another Amazon's Lord of the Rings bastard. No. So he's playing. It's the Lord of the Rings, the hunt for, what's his name? Freaking, oh my god. Why am I blanking? I didn't take my creatine today. Gollum. Jesus. Lord of the Rings, Hunt for Gollum, which is like a middle movie, and supposedly Elijah Wood's back too. But supposedly he just announced that at a like expo. You couldn't see much back here, but we have a major optic blast, and then straight up out of the comics, he is just losing it into the sky. We have a nice costume here, classic, looks good. And then this looks like the mansion, right? So did the Sentinels come in, wreak havoc on the mansion? Did they lose everybody? And how does this relate to Doomsday? Do you think this happens before Doomsday? Because we see, I don't know if this is the same universe that freaking the Marvel lady went in there. Monica Rambeau. Monica Rambeau. I don't know if this is the same universe that she went into. Theoretically, it should be, because you met Beast and the X troop there. But you know what's happening here with these real Sentinels. This must be maybe this is another future that has already happened, because you have Xavier wearing his dark jacket, which I think in comics was after one of these pivotal crazy bad events. I think it was Grant Morrison run later on. So, I mean, it looks badass, man. A lot of people are like, oh, they're going to do Scott well. I'm like, well, we'll see. Oh, it just hit me. Is this the universe where the Wolverine from Deadpool is from? Is this universe? Remember the one that he was like the only one left and everybody else was dead? I mean, I guess you got Xavier and stuff, but maybe he pulled him out of that universe later. Or is that something else? Did they explain something else? Yeah. Maybe. That'd be crazy. That's the link to Deadpool Wolverine right there, if this is that Wolverine's universe. I don't know. Just theorizing a little bit. Not too much to see, but a lot of people were, you know, swooning over this trailer because of Scott doing an optic blast. Even though we did see Scott do an optic blast in the last, was it Phoenix? Or the other movie before that? With Oscar Isaac as Apocalypse. I did not like that Apocalypse. Good God. Okay, and then finally, we have Wonder Man. Maybe we'll put this on the full screen, because I don't know if I'm going to get hit with this one. There might be music. But Wonder Man comes out in a couple weeks. Does it tie into Doomsday? Highly doubt, since this was in the works a long time ago. But from what I'm hearing, it could be a fun romp. And I mean, there's Wonder Man fans out there. And I'll tell you the theory about this gentleman when we're done watching it. But let's watch Wonder Man coming out in, I think...
Director, this is the role. It's everything. If I get this close and I miss,
I'm gonna need you to sign this to confirm you don't have superpowers.
Yeah.
27.
I need to be in this movie. Zah! I was born to play this character.
Acting is the sum of everything you've experienced. The joy, sadness, loss, heartbreak.
The Department of Damage Control considers Simon Williams an extraordinary threat.
What?
Are you gonna use super speed or what?
I'm gonna use my car, Trevor.
Does that mean you do or do not have super speed?
Let's go!
Okay. Thoughts on that? Little bit of a analysis, and this doesn't come from me. It come from, hate to say it, but it looks good. It's a good trailer, right? So that trailer has what the other trailers didn't. It has, yeah, atypical, artsy. It did feel a little bit artsy. I mean, it's a lot of meta. It's very meta, you know, superhero fatigue. It's Hollywood talking about Hollywood again, which we've gotten before. So the one thing from the store that Roxanne brought up, the manager, something off the beaten path. Yeah. Something she brought up was, what if his superpower is he is method acting? What if that's his superpower? So he is becoming Wonder Man, and that's his superpower, is he is a method actor. So he becomes basically not like Decoy Octopus or Mystique per se. You know what I mean? It's possible that he just has this superpower of like strength and electricity or whatever you see in his eyes and the sparkles, hey. It's possible, but I mean that'd be funny if like his superpower was method acting, like he became that character per se. That'd be interesting. I hate that I like it because I know it's gonna disappoint me. You never know. I mean, are you gonna watch it? Are you gonna watch it or just let it be? Let it be. So that's a long-winded. We've already been at it for an hour. It's a long-winded way of saying like. Yeah, we'll probably play some video games on Wednesdays, but we can get into what may be the last poll list, and it's a monster. Oh yeah, Stranger Things came out too. Did you guys watch Stranger Things? I didn't. I hate that TV shows take forever to come out. We also have Night in Seven Kingdoms coming out in a week or two, maybe a couple days. Let me see. But I don't have HBO, so Night in Seven Kingdoms. Night of the Seven Kingdoms, I'm sorry. That comes out January 18th. And I love House of Dragon, bro. My theory is that he spends the whole show trying to be a hero that he doesn't see himself as, and in the end he decides to be his own hero and becomes Blue Marvel. Blue Marvel? Oh, I see it. Interesting. Okay. Jesus. Ugh. Dark. Kind of excited for One Piece Season 2. Yeah, when's that out? We have Netflix. Her mom has Netflix. When is that out? Netflix. Because we got Avatar as well. Again, it's been 2 years. March 10th. Maybe I'll be more into it in March. We'll see. Yeah, I'm down for that. I like this first season a lot. Because it had heart, man. It had heart, it had good storytelling. It was a win. It was a good story. It was entertaining. I didn't hate Avatar as much as some people did. But then when I saw the anime, I was like, okay, I get it. Didn't care for the live action Avatar. It was okay. It was okay. I think the Aang was okay. I think I gave it a positive review at the time, too. When does Daredevil Season 2 come out? Oh, Daredevil Born Again Season 2. Let's see. March 4th. Wow. I mean, they're doing that right, bro. Like, Daredevil should be coming out every single year. It's a ground level hero. Make it come out every single year. You'd be dumb not to. You know they saw subscriber numbers up from that. You know they did. Ooh, there's some rumors about Batman 2. I thought One Piece was 100% better. 100%. No comparison. No, 100% better. No comparison to Avatar at all. It was way better. Huh? Yeah, Avatar was on super speed. We watched the anime like right after, and I totally understand what everyone was feeling. The anime was way better. We never finished it. Nah, Netflix is just gonna milk WB and HBO properties now. Oh. Yeah, Batman needs to have a show too. I don't think he's suited. No Robert Pattinson. Patsy Patson. He didn't. He was skinny bones. Snyder fans believe Netflix is going to restore their previous Snyderverse. I doubt it. I think they're going to start their own thing.
I bet you the Snyderverse is going to age better than the Gunverse.
The Snyderverse is going to age better than the Gunverse?
Yes. Yes.
The director's cut, the extended cut of Batman v Superman was better. I wanted the movie to end when I saw it in theaters.
Yeah, because they took Joss Whedon and put it on you.
No, that was Justice League, love. Justice League was like that.
No, the Snyder cut is slow.
So I thought, no, there's a director's... Remember there's a extended director's cut of Batman v Superman that's on the Blu-ray?
Yeah.
That was way better.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
The extended cut was better.
Yeah, 100% better.
Left it alone. It's Warner Brothers' fault.
Yeah.
The Batman fight scenes, and then you get more of both of the characters.
Mm-hmm.
Superman is not always a happy character.
No. No.
He's always scared he's gonna break Lois. He's always scared on his friends.
Yeah, they need to rely on the cartoons.
It's not that hard.
The cartoons are really good.
Look, 85 years worth of
Yeah, exactly. Hey, when are we're counting down over in this household, we're counting down till Batman and Superman are public domain, baby. We're gonna make so much cool stuff, especially how AI is later on. It's just gonna be Batman smut everywhere. The dock chase scene pisses me off. Yeah, I didn't like how Snyder made Batman a complete dumbass. Made Batman a complete dumbass in Batman v Superman. Movie over. You can't have a Grant Morrison Bat God. It's tough.
Superman is always he's nerfed.
Which versions are going to be public domain? So it's going to be the original version. So that's actually a good reason why James Gunn changed the Superman S logo, because he wants to, in the next 10 years, his universe is supposed to last more than 10 years, right? So technically, David Cornsweet should stay Batman for more than 10 years. The Superman S logo, that Superman is going to become public domain. So I don't know if the powers are part of that either, because at that point Superman couldn't fly, he could just leap. He could leap buildings in a single bound. He could lift stuff. Yeah, I wish Ben Affleck was involved with that Batman movie. Was Ben Affleck supposed to be Matt Reeves as Batman?
No, he had an own script.
And he was supposed to direct it, right?
Yeah, he was.
I swear I thought he was working with Matt Reeves on a something, and then Deathstroke was involved.
Kevin Conroy said he was one of the best Batman. He was both Bruce Wayne and Batman.
He was both Bruce Wayne and Batman, and not in the Joss Whedon movie. I didn't like the Joss Whedon parts.
You can tell that Disney wrote it. And that's what's happening to the James Gunn.
Yeah, the parts where you can totally tell too, because I don't think what's his name, Ben Affleck. I don't think he liked working with Joss Whedon.
That's like in like any of them. And then he went on and cried, and then he married J-Lo and regretted that and divorced her.
Yeah, now he's hanging out with Kevin Smith a lot. He's like best friends with Kevin Smith again, so that's cute.
Oh yeah.
Mhm. Because they used to be best friends.
It's kind of crazy because he was having having good movies come out.
What's that?
Outside of Batman.
What's that?
My watch.
Oh.
Outside of.
Yeah, he had The Town.
Brothers kept meddling.
Wait. Was the
Pretty good movies coming out
was,
around that.
was The Town with Ryan Reynolds' girl?
No, The Town was there. I'm thinking more of Gone Girl.
Gone Girl, yeah. Gone Girl was good.
Accountant.
The Accountant was good. The Town was good. He got Oscar bugs.
It was like down. Because after Daredevil, he didn't really touch no.
Yeah, took some time off.
I think he did a good job. I mean, he needed to do more leg day. But Robert
He was built. He was built like a brick house.
Yeah.
Let me get the pull list. You like Jack Reacher guy?
Yeah, they should just have him back. He was Hulk.
Alan Richardson.
Yeah, he was Hulk in Titans.
He was Hulk?
Mm-hmm.
Hulk?
Hawk.
Oh, Hawk.
Hawk and Dove.
Gotcha.
He did a good job. He had anger management.
By the way, since it's been such a long time, this is our poll list. I think this is the newest stuff, so we're just gonna go old to new. There's a lot of stuff in here, boys. Let's see. We have so we didn't really grab the last issue of Absolute Wonder Woman. I thought we were over it, but this is the part 2. Yeah, I never watched it. No, I know what you're saying. This is, I guess, part 2 to a story part in Absolute Batman, so I had to grab this one. This is Absolute Wonder Woman, issue number 15. Again, I can't really speak to all this because I'm not caught up, and that's what sucks. But goal for this year, 100%, is going to be reading Absolute Swamp Thing, volume 1 and 2.
They got Megan Thee Stallion.
Who did?
Warner Brothers does production, I think,
Oh.
distributing. Okay, so they can literally make her Starfire.
They could.
Or give her her own comic. Bet you will roll up.
Next one, part 2. The next one is Absolute Green Lantern, issue number 10. No worries, Lewis. Dude, thanks for hanging out. And I hope work gets easier for you, dude. It's tough right now. I feel it. The beginning of the year, it's like the wheel gets turned once again. But dude, thanks for hanging out with me. Hanging out with us on this evening. It was good seeing you, bro. Guillermo del Toro should direct Swamp Thing. That'd be interesting. He's kind of already done Shape of Water, and that's because he couldn't get the rights to the Universal movie. Yeah. I don't know why they canceled the show either. I heard good things about that. Then have a good night, bro. It was good seeing you. And that wouldn't be a bad pick.
They should do icons so you can see how he interacts.
No, they're just gonna make Clark Kent.
That's what he is. But he lands during slavery.
Mm-hmm.
They should make.
Holy crap. That's weird.
He disappeared.
Oh yeah, he did.
Country was definitely not the movie.
No. But yeah, Warner Brothers is not going to do Icon because they're cowards, and they'd rather change Clark Kent to be African American.
Well,
They would rather do that than be a completely different character.
We're becoming very picky.
unfortunately for them too, they wasted millions of dollars on J.J. Abrams and what's his name? He's a writer. No? Gosh. No. He does a lot of African American writing.
Are we talking about?
Not Ibram X. Kendi. It's somebody else.
Using the word, the wrong term. It's English.
I'm sorry. Eidos.
Yeah, you're not black.
I don't know if he is. There you go. I don't know if he is Eidos or not.
That's why you can't call. You just
I don't know. He maybe just be.
like your vet said, we're just brown.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, he was supposed to be writing. J.J. Abrams, Bad Robot, and him got millions and millions of dollars from Warner Brothers. No one should ever forget this, to make a movie, and it went nowhere. So where did the money go? Where did the money go? Was it spent?
Did they pull a rock and pocket it?
Yeah, most likely.
They should let Ryan Coogler make the movie or the show. I want a show, not a movie.
Needs a bigger audience to level up. I'm good, Pam Gaming. I'm good on Kick. We make you popular. I love Kick because it's just a bunch of bots. and Twitch too. Cheap viewers. Cheap viewers on Twitch. Anyways. Next up we have, I forgot his name. We'll look it up later. Issue number 7 of Absolute Martian Manhunter. Now this one was actually really, really good. I love the take on this. I'm a little behind, but this is Campin Rodriguez. Huh?
Can we get a series with him? He's very interesting as a character.
They already brought him in.
I don't want nothing to do with James Gunn.
Well, no, it was at the end of Snyderverse. Remember they had him?
We're stuck with Disneyverse.
Remember at the very end?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
No, we're stuck with whatever he wants
the
to do.
the general the whole time was Martian Manhunter. That was wild. That was wild.
Captain Commando or whatever. Creature
Yeah, Creature Commandos, and then the Justice Gang. Next up is Sisterhood, which is from the Ghost Machine publication. This is a side project for the Hyde Street storyline, so it's really talking about like one faction in Hyde Street, which is again this purgatory area where a bunch of bad people are being basically tortured into hell. So this is just a side story. I'm a little behind on this one too. I gotta put these on the floor. There's too many of them. This is very sad, man. This is one of my favorite writers, Chris Condon, and we got one more issue of his run with Green Arrow. It's very unfortunate, man. They're canceling it at issue 32, but we got one more issue after this one. Really dug it, the last 2 arcs. Again, Chris Condon just has a way of writing that I really, really like, and you know, the themes, it's just not selling. Green Arrow's not selling. So he's basically Batman. he's actually a dumber Batman, and he is more about like he's like a Robin Hood type, right? So he's trying to help out the little guy. He's kind of like Aaron Brockovich. That's what the last arc was. It was Aaron Brockovich with Batman stuff. So Speedy came back. Speedy was the last arc. Speedy was the last arc because this one guy, this Red Arrow copycat, was setting up Speedy and basically drugging him out once again. So another thing Chris Condon writes about a lot is like, of course, like the underprivileged, like drug addicts, that kind of thing. He's done a lot of stories. Night People was a lot like that, so I can see why he got into this storyline. But he revisited why Speedy was an addict, and Ollie?
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm blanking. I'm blanking a lot tonight. He was like... No, he was like, Speedy wouldn't do this. He's not like this anymore. And he's like, you gotta trust me. I would not ever shoot up again. Like, willingly. And that's when he knew... Yeah. Because at first, everyone was like, against Speedy. And Speedy's like, it wasn't me. I was drugged. So then they had to track down that he was actually shot with an arrow with a needle attached to it. It wasn't like shot up or he was, you know, set up in a certain way. So that was the last storyline. But again, one more issue. This is a very thin book too. It's very sad. One more issue. Green Arrow. Unfortunately, Batman's being written by Matt Fraction right now.
It's not good. It's the Fraction
No, Matt Fraction's really good. He did Invincible Iron Man. He did Hawkeye. He's done a bunch of good. Oh, he did Sex Addicts.
And he's just now doing Batman. Have you read it?
I'm 2 issues in. It's very. It's like who was doing it before? Shit. It's a little bit more lighthearted because he brought back the blue suit, so it's a blue suit Batman. So it's a little bit more lighthearted, but it's not like goofy.
I like when Batman's serious.
I mean, he's serious, but still a little lighthearted. Look at this one. This is Green Lantern issue number 30, side by side with Batman. Little crossover, and here's Batman. He's blue suit.
Oh, that's a smurf.
It's a little. No, it goes down.
Why do you keep taking his lips back?
A lot of people are mad at this series, dude. They're so unhappy with the Marvel's Ultimate Universe because what they're gonna do is basically put an end to this Ultimate Universe and then revamp another Ultimate Universe. So we're in the final end game of this one, but it's a funny story. The reason for it is they got sold the idea and started going into publication with this idea of a new Ultimate Universe, right? But the dude who was going to be in charge of the overall story, he actually got in a car accident and got put into a coma. And then he came out of the coma and then he forgot everything that he had planned. So then they launched it because at some point it's too far to go before you can pull back. So they did this whole thing. They got Chris Condon once again is doing Ultimate Wolverine, which is really, really good. They did this whole thing, but then he remembered what he was going to do. So what they're going to do is another 6 months of this run of this universe, and then they're going to stop it, and then they're going to redo it again with his idea. Isn't that crazy?
This is why they're not selling it.
Yeah. Well, Ultimate Spider-Man actually has gone down a lot in sales, while Absolute Batman has gone just up and up. So the Absolute series is doing really well. The Ultimate series, which was doing really well, especially Spider-Man, it has dropped off significantly. So this is also issue number 19 of the Ultimates, which came out the same day as Endgame number 1. Which, to me, again, there's going to be 6 issues of Endgame. So. Jeez, you're going to make your own... You're going to make your own hot... Was it? Spicy bowl. Oof.
No, you bubble guts, but it sounds so with some pomegranate, like half a pomegranate. That sounds really good.
Next one is a book that I'm going to definitely continue getting. It's Rick Remender's Escape number 5. And this is really a metaphorical take on World War II with a bunch of different animals that are taking the place of humans. And the reason why he said he did anthropomorphic animals was because people react to animals differently than they do humans. So he's basically telling the story of like a bunch of war heroes that he's heard about, especially their heroes, their traumas, and how their trauma is passed down from generation to generation because of, you know, the PTSD that they're living with, and then the abuse that they pass down to their kid, and then the abuse cycle once again. So Rick Remender was on the bad end of some abuse from his father, who was on the bad end of some abuse from his father, who was in World War II. So that's what the story's about. It's really about understanding where that PTSD comes from and the stuff that they go through. And this is Rick Remender's Escape, issue number 5. Really, really digging that one. You can tell I have a lot to say about that one. And hey, here's Chris Condon once again, issue number 13 of Ultimate Wolverine. We're getting closer to the end. The Maker is coming out of his slumber, and crap is going to hit the fan very, 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 very soon. And he's in Eurasia, basically. I got this one. I don't remember if I liked this series, but it's okay. It's Mark Millar's Nemesis Forever, issue number 5. I think I've been getting it, so it's all good. And this one's really about a... love that they're finishing runs these days. Yeah, I mean, that's nice. At least they're trying to let it finish, to be honest, a little bit. They're trying to let the Ultimate series finish. But this one's like an anti-hero. You know, Mark Millar's very edgy, that kind of thing. And then here is Batman, Matt Fraction. The Ojo strikes again. I don't know who that is, but here we go. Issue number 5? Yep, 5 of Batman. I don't know who the Ojo is. I don't know. Oh, and then finally, this is Absolute Batman Arc M. I don't know if this is another side story. It's Scott Snyder, Thierry, Hickson, and Stevens. But it looks like a side story of Absolute Batman. And this one, I guess, is the pick of the week. My stomach. Don't have Chipotle, boys. Don't have Chipotle. Yeah, this one's nice. I've been liking Absolute Batman a lot. I've been liking that one a lot. Finally, we have a knick-knack. What's this? I don't know what that is. Chipotle messes me up every time. Yeah. I've been living with it all day, unfortunately. It's right next to my shop, near my shop, so I go to it, but yeah, I shouldn't do it. I'll probably be doing that later today too. Did you see what I was able to get from eBay the other night? It's my knick-knack. Did I show it to you on Sunday? Did you see Cybersled? I can show you Cybersled for like a couple minutes. I know you go to bed early. So this game I used to play, all good, perfect. This game I used to play all the time at Chuck E. Cheese when I was around 4 years old. It was an arcade game where you had control over a tank, 4 players, all against each other. It was made by Namco, and you got to control a tank. You had machine guns on one hand, you had a tank turret on the other hand, and you could just like shoot the other people. I never knew that they came out with a home version of this, but let me grab it real quick. It's the first of my collection that's a long box. Oops. So, this is the first game in my series of purchases that are going to be the long boxes. It's Cybersled. Cybersled. And usually, like I said, it's in the jewel case, like a normal jewel case. But this game came out in 1994, which was when they were still doing the long boxes. And so you drive these tanks. Can't see it. You drive these tanks. We can fire it up right quick. It's a very arcadey game. It's a remake of an arcade game, of course. So let's fire it up real quick. As I said, I want to be time. Let's see. Come on, baby. Work. There we go. Luckily, I tried it too. It already works. Dude, playing Medal of Honor was so much fun. I hope it was fun for you guys. We're definitely gonna beat it this week. And what'd you think about the Saturday morning idea? I think that'd be fun. A little Saturday morning coffee and some Legend of Zelda. Ooh, I can't break the disc. That was tough to get out. That was tough. Okay. Here we go. Cybersled. I'm glad I figured out a media button. Did it mess up again? It did. There it goes. Thought it was off center. We'll see. It's not perfect. This came out in 1994. 32 years old. This year. Yeah. It'd be fun? Nice. I'm down. Boom! Get his ass.
Cybersled.
So we're gonna play, I don't know what 2 players doing. Normal, game graphic, real or original? I'm gonna do original. Okay. Here we go. Alright, so we have Madison Hawk. Music slaps. Isn't it good? Mary Yamamoto. Hans Baird. Amanda Bates. I don't know why. Alan Stryker. He's like a ninja. Ninjas were huge in '94. Then we have Rexer Ironside. I'm gonna do, look at my weapon on that one. They got different things on here too, and there's different vehicles. TX601S, Blue Lightning, G Spider, Centaur, M11AA, M9 F33. Let's go with Rexar Ironside.
Rexer Ironside!
I spit on the prize money. On fame and respect, I weed out the weak and kill insects like you. Look at him licking his knife. That's his tongue. I love it. All right, let's go.
Your opponent is Amanda Bates.
G Spider. Look at the graphics. They're like Reboot. Okay, so I forgot how to play already. I'm fairly certain I have to use the R shoulder buttons to rotate and turn, and then the D-pad is how I move. Master the rotation. Yeah. Here we go. Oh yeah, so R1 and L1 is how I turn, and then D-pad is how I strafe. X is shooting machine gun, and square is missiles. My gun overheated. To be honest, this was a lot easier in the arcade because you had 2 joysticks. Back when games had style and pizzazz. So in the arcade, you had triggers. This was missiles. This was machine guns, and then you could move it like a tank. So if you did this, it would rotate. If you did this, it would move forward. If you did this, it was sideways. If you did this, it was rotate the other way. So that's the way it was played back in the arcade. You can't do that on this joystick. I have to use the R shoulder buttons. It's fun to squash
Your
spiders.
opponent is Roger Wolfbang.
Wolfbang, my bad. Not Wolfgang. Wolfbang. Look at his huge turret. Never turn your back on an enemy. Watch out when taking items. Taking items?
Ready? Go!
Damn, he hit me. I think my gun is more powerful than his. Got him. Damn! He got me. That's it. That's the game. You lose!
You lose.
Look at the blood and whatever. But yeah, that's it. Pacifist. I lost. Such an arcade game. My bad.
Cybersled.
That's it. So let's switch up. Let's try Madison Hawk.
Madison Hawk.
I'm the hottest pilot in the arena. This is what's his name? Look at that. That's Ultimate Warrior. Let's Rumble. Yeah, that's Ultimate Warrior.
Your opponent is Amanda Bates.
Let's go.
Ready? Go!
Oh my god, this guy is fast. Can't turn very fast. Dude, it's confusing. Our missiles hit each other. Got her. You scared me, but I have your number now.
Your opponent is Roger Wolfbang.
Roger Wolfbang, once again. Honestly, the analog sticks do nothing. I don't think. Let me see.
Ready? Go!
No, the analog sticks do nothing. You can't use them. I wonder if you could set it up though, because that would make sense to use the analog sticks to control your vehicle. Really bad. Missed. Missed again. Oh, he got a missile. Nice. Did you see there's a health pickup? I need to pick up some of that shit. You're getting a little gray. Try again if you can.
Your opponent is Rexer Ironside.
I gotta watch out for Rexar. He's got a high-powered gun. Look at that. But this is the game. 30 bucks I paid for this. Never turn your back. Isn't this crazy? I like how simple the game is. Music's sick too, for sure. It's about stakes. Got him, look at his ass. Boom. Keeps missing, keeps missing, keeps missing. Boom! You got nothing! They are mercifully short.
Your opponent is Victor Rodriguez.
Who's Victor Rodriguez? Who's this? Yeah, you can hop in and out. Yeah, this is an arcade game through and through. It's back when they were really publishing games for PlayStation just to have games on it. It kind of reminds me of like Star Wars Demolition. Those matches are really short too. Twisted Metal.
Ready?
We gotta get out of here. He's gonna shoot. Yeah, got him. Oh no, I missed. I'm faster than he is, I think. Got him. That's a good move. Got him. Oh my god, I'm stuck. Boom, baby. We're just gonna do that. Cool off a bit. You're way too tense.
Your opponent is Alan Stryker.
He's a ninja and his name's Alan Stryker. I have no idea what they were smoking back then. His craft is really, really cool. He's weak, but he's faster than I am. He's super weak though.
Ready?
I wanna be ninja. He's way faster than me. Boom, 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 boom. Nope, rotate. Oh my god. Annihilated. Your vaunted ninja skills are just cheap show.
Your opponent is Sophie Chrysler.
Selfie Chrysler? Who's this? Wasn't there only 5 characters? Selfie Chrysler, that's hilarious. I really wish you could use Analog 6. Ooh. Missed. Come on. Show yourself. Boom! Oh, she hit me too. Got her. Come on. Peeky poo. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We are winning this game tonight. You were easier than I expected.
Your opponent is Hans
Baird.
Baird. Ready? Go!
I think the music's different per level, huh? That's nice. Oh my goodness. We got this. Oh, no, 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 no. We need to get out of his path. Oh! Oh! We switched it up on him. You look tough, Tubby. Oh, that's fat-phobic. But you're all hot air.
Your opponent is Dr. Heinz.
Doctor, is there characters in there that I can't pick yet? Am I supposed to unlock characters? Maybe there's cheat codes.
Ready?
Yeah, no worries, dude. Alright, I'm gonna pause. Thanks for hanging out, Brett. Hope you have a good night, man. Let's go back to this one, this one, this one. Dude, hope you have a good night. Thanks for hanging out tonight. I appreciate it. It was kind of a sad one, huh? But yeah, we'll play some video games, hang out, have a good time, and I'm sure I'll put up reviews of stuff. I was actually going to review something. I forgot what it was. But I'll probably put out a video tomorrow talking about Marvel and everything. But have a good night, dude. Have a great rest of your week. And like I said, keep an eye out. Maybe we'll post something about Saturday. Maybe we'll start that this weekend. Have a good night. Sleep well, bro. I get kind of confused. See you Saturday. Sounds good, bro. Yeah, that sounds fun. Got help though. Oh, no, 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 no. You can rotate faster than me. Oh my god, that's bullshit. Damn. Right on time, too. Fuck. That sucks. We get extra life?
You lose.
Nope. That souped up crate is a real threat. Yeah, it's the best I've ever done.
Gunner.
We got a D. Damn. We got all the different mechs.
Game over.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
Cybersled.
Do we have different characters? Really? You can't pick any other characters, huh? Okay. Well, that was fun. That's Cybersled. We got it for, like I said, 30 bucks on eBay. It works. It is the first in my series of long boxes for the PlayStation 1. Next on the list, after I get, hopefully, some moolah, is going to be definitely Resident Evil 1, the original long box. So, yeah, that was fun. But thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Let's go back to pull this stuff. We'll pause that. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me tonight, and we will see you, like I said, maybe Saturday morning. That sounds like a lot of fun. Some coffee, some hanging out. We'll see you Saturday. Have a great night, and to 92 shows of the pull list. It's sad, but we may bring it back. We may, but you know, we did it. 92 episodes. That's longer than some TV shows last, so yeah, proud of it for sure. But sayonara, and on to the new era. Have a great night, everybody, and this might be the last time you see this intro. We'll have a new one if we ever come back.
Aragorn's a tracker hunting coons at night. Gimli swinging axes, but his aim ain't right. Legolas is prepping, shooting butts off logs. Harlan's painting toenails, yelling at the dogs. Saruman's a neighbor's always causing grief, scheming in his tower like a backwoods thief. With the swamp behind and the mountains ahead, we're just good old boys doing what Gandalf said. Frodo's carrying the ring and it's dragging slow, but we're marching through the mud with a steady flow.
Of Arrakis, it's me, Shia, your beloved sandworm of the desert. Many people are saying Paul Atreides, little Paul Atreides. I call him Pesky Paul. He's Al-Mahdi. People are calling him Lisan Al-Gaib. Pesky Paul's calling himself Muad'Dib. He said, Muad'Dib, I'm a little desert mouse, just a humble little desert mouse, and he is very tiny. I saw him.
Middle-aged mutant ninja turtles. Middle-aged mutant ninja turtles. Middle-aged mutant ninja turtles. All of their shoes are from New Balance. The turtles used to battle all over New York.
It was radical.
Now they work late nights in customer support.
It pays the bills.
They would break dance in their teens, and now they use sleep apnea machines. Middle-aged mutant ninja turtles.
Hi, Colonel, this is Snake. I've made it to the insertion point. I stayed pretty warm due to that anti-freezing peptide that you gave to me, but I have to admit I was able to smuggle out my smokes in my stomach. You know, it wasn't fantastic, but I gotta have them ciggies. Psychic powers are cheating. I'm gonna plug my controller into port 2. Hind D. More like D Hind. Ho! But seriously, what's a Russian gunship doing here? Big back, big back, big...